Yo guys, welcome back to another video on Universal Tower Defense. As of right now, as 4 o'clock in the morning, they have just updated after a long maintenance. And the update log is pretty massive. We got a new Universal, Black Goku, new Unbound, new Unrivaled, a new Battle Pass. We're not going to focus on those today because I'm probably not going to get them. You never know. We are focusing on the Vegito Fusion. I'm not going to lie, the models brought me back to the AA days. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Alright, so let's put in these codes. Boom. Boom, bam, boom, boom, bam, 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 boom. Oh nice, they added a gem converter for the other universal gems, I think. This looks really nice now. But they gave us 2.4, or not 2.4, 200, they gave us 240,000 of the new currency. Which that's pretty nice. Alright, so I got shiny Goku. I got Vegeta. Hopefully don't need him shiny as well. Look pretty nice. Yeah, this is the shiny model. This brings me back to the AA days. Sick, and second evolution shouldn't be too hard, hopefully. Alright, so in order to get the Halo, purchase from Raid Shop or drops from Stage 5 of Boss Rush. And the key symbol drops from Merciless God Ultra Boss. And then Key Aura, oh great. I can tell this is just going to be an amazing grind. Nothing's going to go wrong. And I'm going to have the best time of my fucking life. On top of that, I'm going to have to get this. I'm going to get the Majin Mark. Why is it on his cheek? And this, oh my god, I'm gonna have the best time of my life. Alright, so we got some of my viewers here. Really appreciate them doing this with me, but this is these.
Just macro the raid stage for currency all day.
Yeah. This is the stage where you get the key aura to evolve Goku and get Vegito. I think that's Vegito, but it's not even worth it. Got the fourth key, got the third key, got the key, only got one key, Jesus. Yeah, this is pretty good for the new Universal Gems, but now we should get double chart, because then, you know, double chart.
Which is good, he doesn't need it. Did you say L?
I got all the Evo materials for Goku, and then boom, evolve. Alright, got everything for the Vegeta's Evo, boom, evolved. Alright, so this is Goku's cosmetic. Not too bad. Vegeta's cosmetic. I don't know, it's just me in a suit. It's alright, I guess. Alright, so I have my two assistants here, I guess. They want to be a part of the video. Alright, so for Goku's set, I just have the relics from the raid stage. And then pretty much the same for Vegeta. Just the relics from the raid stage. Just damage, and then elemental damage. Try to get it. Alright, so Goku to place down is 3k, and he starts off as a line. And after he gets fighter beat down, he goes from 13k on his first upgrade to 35k, and then he goes to a circle AoE. Looking pretty good, looking pretty good. And then boom, full power, goes from 55k to 86k. Goes from a circle AoE to a bigger line. Kamehameha, makes sense. And then upgrade from 146k. Dragon Fist, a big circle. Not too bad. That's for his passives. Hope of Earth. Every 18 seconds, if there's at least one ally in range, plus 5 damage, cap 25%, minus 1% SPA, cap 15%. Universe Savior. On placement, automatically set life stocks to 1. Every 15 seconds, follow up with the highest critical rate unit in range is damage. E6 automatically upgrade for free every 5 waves. Not on my watch. When a boss tries to take a livestock, prevent it from being taken completely. Take the strongest enemy in range and follow up for 25% damage. This passive can only be triggered once. Alright, so 20% buff potency for Goku's E2. E4 universe savior cooldown lowered to 15 seconds, and then obviously it gains a free upgrade every 5 waves on E6. Vegeta also costs 3,000 to place down, and he's doing over 7,000 damage on placement. Boom. Garlic gun goes from 18k to 36k, goes to a line. Ready go. Boom. Final impact. Bigger line. Ready go. Boom. And then holy damage. So 200k full AoE. Not too bad. Let's read his passives. Saiyan Prince. If this unit is placed next to a super warrior tag, plus 15% damage, minus 7.5 SPA. If the unit Bulma is in range, if the unit is Bulma, 30% damage, minus 10% SPA, plus 10% income. The Bulma. Indomitable Fighting Spirit. When an enemy leaves range, 15% range for 15 seconds, 20% damage for 15 seconds, cooldown 30 seconds. E2 follow up for 50% damage, follow up cooldown 7 seconds. I'll put an end to this. Let's see. When this unit gets the last hit on an enemy, follow up with attack forward, deal 100% damage, apply stun for 4.5 seconds. Alright. His E2 Indomitable Fighting Spirit now does a follow up attack. E4, I'll put an end to this, damage increased to 100% damage, and stun increased to 4.5. And then E6, Saiyan Prince, damage buff increased to 5%, and SPA buff increased by 2.5. Alright, let's see the synchro drive of Vegito. Nice. Doing 400,000 damage every 9 seconds with a line AoE. Okay. He's got new passives too. I thought you would be stronger. If an enemy has less than 10x this unit's damage, do a full AoE follow-up attack for 50% damage, otherwise deal 2x damage to the enemy. Nuh-uh. When any unit gets debuffed, follow up for 200% damage. He is only growing stronger. 60 seconds after placement, 50% damage to 100% crit damage. On crit, 25% chance of trigger a follow-up, Tiger Future for 4 seconds. Follow-up, cooldown 20 seconds. And Spirit Blade Stab, which is his nuke, I guess. Deal 250% damage in a large line AoE, apply stun for 5 seconds, cooldowns 30 seconds. Alright, not too bad. Let's put the damage buff on him. He's doing almost 1,000,000 damage. He's doing 900,000 damage. No, he is doing 1,000,000. Wow, that's crazy. 1,000,000 damage has been achieved. Let's see his Spirit Blade Stab. Alright, that was weird. But hey, whatever. Also, I am going to be doing more videos on this update. I will, well, eventually, when I get Black Goku, I will do a video on Black Goku. And I will do a video on the Unrivaled unit, Vegeta, when I get all things for them. But for right now, I'm going to go to sleep because I've been up making this video for a very long time. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. And I will see y'all in the next one.